I can see it in your eyes. It's a feeling that you can't deny. I'll bring you high so deep, so we can feel alive. Leave the world behind. Let yourself go. Enjoy the ride. And if we fall, don't forget to just go with the vibe. Let yourself go. Enjoy the ride. And if we fall, don't forget to just go with the vibe. Just go with the vibe.
doing? Third time lucky. Hopefully this now works. Wasn't working before. But today we are playing Rise of Insanity, which always looks fun. In Rise of Insanity, as a doctor of psychology, you explore the darkest recesses of the human mind.
Third time
overcome
lucky.
your fear to find the truth
Hopefully
behind
this now
tragedy that
works.
has befallen
Wasn't
your
working
family.
before. But today we are playing Rise of Insanity,
get into it.
which always looks fun. In Rise of Insanity, as a doctor of psychology, you explore the darkest recesses of the human mind, overcome your fear to find the truth behind tragedy that has befallen your
The authors do
family.
not take responsibility for any problems that might occur. I mean,
So let's get into it. How are you all doing? Hope we're okay. Thank you for joining me. This game contains frightening scenes and sudden increases of tension. People with a weak heart and epilepsy problems are advised not to play. The authors do not take responsibility for any problems that might occur. I mean,
You ceased to behave normally, and disturbing thoughts took control. You will undergo my original therapy. I will show you the film I created. And you will tell me what feelings you have while watching it. And if you saw anything worrying.
it looks pretty normal to me. Birds are leaves. No idea what that was. Oh, hello. Okay.
looks pretty normal to me. It's birds are leaves. Was. Oh, hello. Okay.
Well. Well. Oh, excuse me, chap. Okay.
Well.
So, we look like we're in a doctor's
Well,
office.
well.
Nearly ran through the desk. Some papers in there. Oh, what's this one? Patient.
Oh, excuse me, chap.
Interview, initial diagnosis, testing a new therapy, waiting for results.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we look like we're in a doctor's office.
The patient's data.
Nearly ran through the desk.
Edward, 41 years old.
Some papers in
Day,
there. Oh,
September
what's this one?
1st.
Patient
I know Edward as far back as I remember.
Preliminary
He
interview,
worked as a
initial
gardener in our
diagnosis,
neighborhood.
testing a new therapy,
From
waiting for
the
results.
preliminary interview, I got to know that he suffers from a dream disorder. He has constant nightmares and can't sleep as well as a memory disorder. Sometimes he doesn't remember what happened a couple of days or hours ago. I have some suspicions connected with his case, but it's too early for the detailed diagnosis.
Wow, there we go. Well, there's a book. The Breed and Birds Taxidermy. Oh, that's nice. Nice face.
Wow, there we go. Look around.
Ah,
What's the
Rorschach
book?
test. What do we see in this one?
The
Chat?
Breed
Anything?
and Birds Taxidermy. Oh, that's nice. Nice face.
This is a ball. Love it. Picture of something and the
Rorschach
and the
test.
baby's eyes are
What do we see in this
out.
one, chat?
That's
Anything?
nice.
There's a ball.
Nothing in that
Love
one.
it.
Where's that? Oh, I've got one down here.
A picture of
What's that?
something and the,
A
the
rubber
woman and the
ducky.
baby's eyes are
Yes, chat. We found a
scratched
rubber
out.
ducky in the
That's
game. Oh, and it squeaks.
nice.
Amazing. Nothing else in here by the looks of it. Can I turn the light on? No. Okay.
Nothing in that one. Let's close
Go
that one.
to
Put
the
one down
door.
here. What's that? A rubber ducky. Yes, chat. We found a rubber ducky in the
This
game.
is
Oh, and it
the crime
squeaks.
scene. Okay.
Amazing.
Weird.
Nothing else in here by the
No.
looks of it. Can I
Okay.
turn the light on? No.
Journal.
Okay.
No. Tab does nothing in
Let's
there.
go to the door.
What's this? A toy car. Okay.
This is a crime scene. Okay. Weird.
This one.
Do we have a map? No, we don't. A journal? No.
Dr. Dow
Tab does
launches his
nothing in
new
that.
experimental treatment method. Old
Okay. What's this? A toy car.
people,
Okay.
are they problems? Will
Nothing in this one.
something with
Dr. Dow
them
launches his new experimental treatment method.
go with them?
Old
Surprising
Old
connections of
people,
four
are they
different
problems?
diseases. The specification
Will-
will provide advanced training indicating skills relevant
something with them.
to health
Will
promotion
go with
and
them.
disease something. I can't
Surprising
remember
connections
that.
of 4 different diseases. The specification will provide advanced
And this is a
training
crime scene as
indicating
well.
skills relevant to
Okay, let's go
health
downstairs, see what happens.
promotion and disease something. I can't read the rest
yeah.
of that. Oh,
Not quite sure what to say to
yeah.
that.
well.
A family's tragedy. A mother and child were murdered, and the violator was...
And this is a crime scene as well.
Okay.
Okay, let's go down the stairs, see
So
what
mother and
happens.
child have been murdered. Was it us?
Well,
Phone. The
yeah.
notebook?
Not quite
We'll
sure
go
what to
through
say
that
to
in a
that.
moment. Some music in there. There's music in there. Let's close that one as well.
Okay,
Madness
so
Symphony.
mother and child have been murdered.
Okay.
Was it us? There's a phone with a notebook.
Let's check this
We'll go
way.
through there in a moment. Some music in there.
Again,
There's
crime
music in
scene.
there.
Wardrobe
Close that one
someone's
as well.
down here. And crime
Madness
scene. Okay.
Symphony.
Let's, when was that
Okay.
really found around here? Although, can I?
Let's check
so I
this
can't go
way.
the main doors.
Again, crime scene. There's a wardrobe been knocked down here.
Not in
And
there.
crime scene. Okay.
Lots of
Let's,
trophies. Not there for-
when was that room we found around here? Although, can I? No, so I can't go out the main doors.
Pretty painting. Dear Mrs. Dow, I would like to remind you that you gave me a free hand in the development of one part of the
Nothing
garden.
there.
Therefore, my
Lots of
decision was to mainly
trophies.
plant dahlias.
Therefore,
I've accentuated them with clematis flowers. I surround everything with white poppies.
pretty
You will be
painting.
delighted, Edward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dear Mrs. Dow, I would like to remind you that you gave me a free hand in the development of one part of the garden. Therefore, my decision was to mainly plant dahlias. I've accentuated them with clematis flowers. I surround everything with white poppies. You will be delighted, Edward. Okay.
Honey, please turn off the TV. It's gonna be stormy.
Nice bit of static on the TV.
Turn the TV off. Theodore Dow, B-A-A-B-A, and the phone is ringing. That's a little bit bizarre. Let's head back to the phone and answer that. Hello?
Am I talking with Dr. Stephen Dowell?
Okay, we turn the TV off. Theodore Dow, B-A-A-B-A, and the phone is ringing. That's a little bit bizarre. Let's head back to the phone and answer that.
Okay.
Hello?
Where are we now? It is nothing certain. Please come to the morgue for identification purposes. And a crouch.
Okay.
I apologise for the
Where are
noise
we now?
outside. Chat.
Patient Edward 41. Day September
It is
11th.
nothing certain. Please come to the morgue for identification
Patient has told me about
purposes.
his dreams where he tries to murder his wife and child. As far as he said before, he's a bachelor, and
I
he
apologise
hasn't
for
said
the noise
anything about
outside.
children.
Chat.
It could be some traumatic memory from his childhood. I have enough to get to know about it during our next meeting. It is a rarer case than I expected. Some symptoms indicate that the patient can possess multiple personality. But these are only suspicions. I have to ask my friend, Abraham.
Okay. I guess this is our office. Alcohol effect is a drug effect. The alcohol that every alcoholic liquor contains is a narcotic drug. It injures body cells, especially brain and nerve cells. Well, ain't that truth? First interaction, later informed. Thus it
alcohol effect
disorders
is a drug
for a
effect.
short time or permanently if continued nerve control
Of that body, reason, will,
self-control and
self-control
morals.
and morals. The alcoholic is a drug addict.
Complex
adaptive system
materials
model.
and morphology.
Materials and morphology.
That's beyond even
That's
my
beyond
comprehension.
even my comprehension.
Okay, so we're in a hospital.
Okay, so we're in a
Nice.
hospital now.
St.
Nice.
Jonah Hospital. Let's see if there's anything. So, examination room. Nice. Anything we could pick up in here?
St. Jonah Hospital.
Vision can be
Let's
saved.
see if there's
50% of
anything.
babies born with syphilis have impaired eyesight.
An examination room.
We've got here,
Nice.
City News. Mother and
Anything we-
7-year-old murdered. Okay, well, that's clearly to do with
Pick up in
Edward.
here.
There's an eye chart.
Nope. Vision can be saved. 50% of babies born with syphilis have impaired
Waste
eyesight.
paper makes containers for blood plasma.
I've got here.
Oh,
City News.
nice.
Mother and 7-year-old
Can't go
murdered.
through there.
Okay, well,
Can't go
that's
through there. Although
clearly
it
to
looks
do with
remarkably
Edward.
like
There's
a dead
an eye
body
chart.
on there.
Nothing else there. Waste
Yeah.
paper makes containers for blood plasma. Oh,
So I
that's
guess
nice.
the only way to go is
Can't go
in
through
the
there.
lift.
Can't go through there.
So
Although it
chairs
looks remarkably
can
like a
answer
dead
fire.
body on there.
Okay. We're gonna go in the lift.
And there. So I guess the only way to go is in this lift. What's this? So chairs broken.
Yummy,
That's
my
a
favourite kind of
favourite.
lift. One that's rickety.
We're gonna go in the lift.
We are now in the morgue, which the note did say to go to the morgue. It's a bit dark. Don't have a flashlight.
Yummy, my
Oh,
favourite kind
okay.
of lift. One that's rickety and horrible.
There's another rubber ducky.
So we are now in the morgue, which the note did say to go to the
Can't go in
morgue.
that one. Can't go in
It's a
that
bit
one.
dark. We don't have a flashlight.
This door's off its hinge.
I don't
This
like
is
it.
very creepy.
There's another rubber ducky.
It's another Rorschach test.
Can't go in that one. Can't go in that one.
Sure.
This door's off its hinge. This is
And
very
now it's a toy
creepy.
train. We had a toy car earlier. A key to her
another
heart is
Rorschach
located
test.
where your journey began.
This picture. Oh, what's this? And now is a toy train. We had a toy car earlier.
Okay, so we need a key. We need a
The
code.
key to her heart is
Key to her
located where
heart
your
is
journey
located
began.
Where your journey began. Okay, let's head back.
Okay, so we need
Hush
a
up, you.
key. We need a code. A key to her heart is located where your journey began. Okay, let's head.
It's not really a fire
Back.
exit, is it?
Hush up, you. It's not really a fire exit, is it?
The journey began in the doctor's office, didn't it? So let's go back to the doctor's office. I didn't see it though, but we'll have a look. A did see a
The
code
journey
thinking about
began in the doctor's office.
it. I think each of those doors had a
So
number on it.
let's go back to the doctor's office. I didn't see a code, but we'll have a look.
Okay then.
I did see a code thinking about it. I think each of those doors
As
had a
doctor
number
of
on it.
psychology, we're going mad. Okay, it did have a number on it. There's now nothing on our desk. So that was clearly for the check
Okay, then.
eyesight, room 6. Okay, which we looked at that.
As a doctor of psychology,
But let me guess.
we're going mad.
It's now
Okay,
it's got a
it
code
did have
in it.
a number on it. There's now nothing on our
Fine.
desk. So that was clearly for the
629. It wasn't there
check
before.
eyesight, room 6.
I remember looking at it.
Okay,
let's
which we
head
looked at that.
again.
But let me guess, it's got a code hidden in it. Oh, hi. 629. It wasn't there before. Because I remember looking at it. Okay, let's head again.
Do-do-do. 629. 629. The question is something going to jump out at me now? Because we kind of set ourselves up for a bit of a jump scare. Oh, see. Blown light bulb. Standard.
629. 629. The question is something going to jump out at me now? Because we kind of
And we are
set
now in the
ourselves up
more...
for a bit of a jump scare. Oh, see. Blown light bulb. Standard. 6, 2,
No match.
9. There we go. And we are now in the morgue.
Of course there's no match, there's no body. That's very bizarre.
Okay.
Oh.
No match.
Oh. Okay, that fell down.
And of course there's no match, there's no body.
And none of these open. Okay.
That's very bizarre. Oh. Oh. Okay, that fell down. And none of these open. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Room with lots of birds.
Hmm.
Move the mouse left and right. Something with the bird. Oh,
Okay.
we're flying as a bird. And the bird is getting faster. Okay.
Room with lots of birds. Move the mouse left and right. Something to do with the bird. Oh. We're flying as a bird. And the bird is getting faster. Okay.
Finish the first level without being beaten up. Well, who's going to beat me up?
Honey, gain control over him, please.
Finish the first level without being beaten up. Well, who's going to beat me up?
Okay, nothing on that bench. Nothing on that bench. greenhouse first.
Okay, nothing on that bench. Nothing on that bench.
Okay, so we need a key for the greenhouse.
Okay, we've got a greenhouse. Let's check the greenhouse first. Yeah, so we need a key for the greenhouse.
There's a grave digger. Who threw his shovel at me? Okay.
There's a grave digger.
There's a key with a bird's head on it. Another rubber ducky.
Who threw his shovel at me? Okay.
My guess is the key is for back here.
There's a key with a bird's head on it.
Because it's the only thing there we can interact with. So.
Another rubber ducky. My guess is the key is for back here. Because it's the only thing there we can interact with, so.
Daddy, play with me.
Those are the games and creepy balls. What's this? Dear Dodgedale, age 7, family home, was strangled in his sleep.
Daddy, why did you allow him?
Did I allow who?
Those are the games and creepy balls. What's
What?
this? Dear Dodgedale, age 7, family home, was strangled in his sleep.
Okay.
Did I allow who?
And another telephone. It's very much like the Matrix. You
Oh.
seem to be jumping around with the telephone a lot.
Daddy! Daddy! He's here! He's back!
Okay, bit of broken glass. And another telephone.
Hide the camera for a moment because I think it's taking away from some of the atmos. Okay. So now I'm guessing this is Theodore's room. Theodore's a very talented child. He is very calm and he has the character of a dreamer. The only thing that disturbs us is the only thing that disturbs me is his shadowy shape, which often appears in his drawings. It's probably a character from a comic or something. Nothing to be worried about. You say that, but it is a horror game. Nothing there. A Jack in a Box. I hate Jack in a Boxes. They're so creepy. Okay, so he's playing ball with what looks like a shadowy creature. A toy sword. It's a toy gun. We've read that. Nothing there. Let's see if we go out the door. Oh, okay. So that was that door. So we're now back in the house. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Okay. Oh, that's all very creepy. Should we... Makes me wonder if we should be in here at all. Hello. Did we just die? I think we might have done. Because we're back here. Does this say anything different? No. My guess is that we died. So we won't be going back in there for a moment. Because I've noticed that this door down here has now got its stuff removed. The light shines the darkness, and the darkness is yet to overcome it. Okay. Dear Mrs. Dowell, I'm very pleased that you fancy my floral composition. I received your comments and further recommendations. I will plant rhododendrons as per your wish. I will have to drive my car in front of the greenhouse to remove the seedlings. I hope you don't mind, Edward. Okay, what's this? Missing fuses. Aha. Okay, so we know we don't go in the kitchen and we can't go up the stairs. So let's try going down the stairs, which looks like some sort of sanitarium door, which opens. Rats, very nice. Oh god, it's a massive maze. So there's his shield, Theodore's shield that goes with his sword upstairs. A dead rat, nice. It's, excuse me if you keep sniffing. Got a bit of a cold coming, I think. Another rubber ducky. I'm enjoying the rubber duckies. So this is clearly a code for something. Okay. My guess is it's these at some point. Because they're white and they've got white arrows, so at some point my guess is we're going to have to use them. At least we know where that is. There's nothing else in here. Nice eagle picture. Just double check all 4 of these so we can't move them at all. Nope. But that's fine, we know that, so we can come back to that one. Probably need a wrench or something to move them. Right, we'll go this side first. It's another Rorschach test. Ah, fuses. I can hear that gas now, so I'm guessing it's blocked our way. Yeah, we'll go in there and supply that in a minute. Some very bizarre drawings. Dear Stephen, my wife is very well as usual. Let's move to the essence of the case. You should remember that we have had similar cases in the past. It was the case that you took active part in. We are overworked. You might have forgotten. I think that you should, with the suggestion, help your patient to finish the dream. Hypnosis can be too invasive. Try to ask about his past. Accepting traumatic events he's experienced could be the starting point in merging his different selves. Look forward to your next letter. Greetings, Abraham. So, by the sounds of it, we've got schizophrenia. Disturbing effects of the new treatment method. The treatment method for severe psychological disorders by Dr. Stephen Dowell is based on applying strong visual stimuli to the patient. It is aimed at putting the patient in a hypnotic trance, during which he stands face to face with his fears and deepest thoughts. The results of the treatment, however, are far from expectations. So far, following therapeutic sessions with the doctor's films, patients have plunged into apathy, depression, or experienced epilepsy attacks, continuing a long time after the appointment. The main association of psychologists is watching Dr. Stephen Dowell with anxiety. They plan to meet with the author of this controversial research. So hopefully we can now move these. Okay, so it was that way, that way, that way, that way. No, hang on. Up. That one needs to face down. Are they facing inwards or outwards? They're facing inwards, up and down. So we need to just change these two. There we go. So we've got the fuses. We'll go and pop them back in the fuse board. Hopefully that will remove the ghost from the kitchen. There's the power will come back on. And as it said, the power is yet to overcome. There we go. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness is not overcome it yet, so we did it, basically. And we already checked here. What's with the eagle? Oh, it's got some text on it. Thought 1940. I always fear that thought may not come back home. Very weird.
Patient Edward 41. Taking some pieces of advice from my friend Abraham, I established that Eddie suffers from a very mild split personality disorder. The other personality hasn't shown yet and hasn't taken him under control. There are only problems with memory and mild tics. I have to think about the kind of therapy I will apply.
Okay. Well, we said split personality, so Mummy, Daddy, and the Shadow Man. So the question is who is the Shadow Man? Is the Shadow Man Edward? Nothing in that cupboard. Let's close that up. Oh, transport time.
Hello? Steven? Are you here? Steven? It's Eddie.
Right, bear with me for 2 seconds, chat. Sorry about that. Okay. This looks very indicative of the picture that we saw down in the basement. Same picture.
Daddy, I'm lost. It was so sad. I lost my figurines. Please find them for me.
Okay, well that's pretty much told us what we got to do. Interestingly, now all these rooms are open. There's another picture, a picture of a woman. In there. Oh, there's a light shining through here. I'm guessing this is one of his figurines. Oh, lovely. It's got an X on it by the looks of it. Well, that wasn't weird. These two are locked still. That one we can't go in, this one we can. So Another Rorschach test. Okay, nothing else in here by the looks of it. Okay, we'll go back to the left. This is still closed off. Check the eye test room again. We're looking for his teddies now, aren't we? Or his dolls. There's nothing there. Let's check our room. Nothing in that one. Dear Stephen, analysing your previous letters and observations, I believe that the problem is connected with something. Please give it some more thought. I am worried about you and your family. When I come back from somewhere, I will visit you and we will talk. Abraham. P.S. Send your wife and child someplace. Make sure they are safe.
Patient Eddie, 41. Day. Having acquainted with the traumatic Eddie's past life, violence in the family, and pathology, I've decided that I will use a less invasive method of treatment we can handle without hypnosis. The confrontation with the past and dreams connected with some mild anxiolytics should be enough. I think that finishing the dream, so killing the wife and child, can join his split selves. All we need to do is wait and observe.
Okay then. Okay, so according to that, it just should listen to every tape recorder. This is still locked. Ah, this way is now open. So it's like a waiting room of some sort. Bathroom. Any rubber duckies? Not there. Can we use the toilet? No, we can't. Another rubber ducky. I knew there'd be one in the bathroom. There's his other toy. The last one had an X on it, but there's nothing on this one, so... That music's way too creepy. Oh, turned around too quick. Anyone here? No, there's nobody here. Nobody. There's a Rorschach test there, so we must be able to go in there. Okay.
Breaking news. As the investigation has shown, the police have established that the brutal murder of the family of the famous doctor of psychology was caused by the local gardener, Edward S.
Which is what we already said. There's another Rorschach test. And the final doll, which is now going to play creepy music again. Question is, where do I take the raven? It's interesting, all the lights just went off. We're on a trolley of some sort. Okay, we're still not controlling the movement, just the looking. Oh, maybe we are. We're back at being a bird again. Finish the second level without being beaten up.
Thank you, honey. But
Why
why?
not? Yeah, we're back in the garden. It's very dark. Oh, it's a head torch. Oh, lovely. Here we go. It was a lot darker for me. Leaving some word. Knowing that that Edward was the killer, I'm a bit. I don't want to go in there yet. I'm going to go around this way first, if we can. Got another greenhouse there. I don't think we went into before, if there was one. What have we got? No. Sometimes I suffer terribly because I have to restrain myself. When I see you preparing dinner, holding a beautiful knife in your hand, I imagine us together with cold steel in your bowels. I look at your beautiful eyes glazed with tears, and your life slowly fades. I dream of giving you a last kiss on your fading lips. Well, Eddie was nuts. Basically, I think it's fair to say. Was clearly obsessed with the doctor's wife. Tape. Okay. I think Eddie can do one at the moment. Notes, Raven, Shovel, Shadow Man. And there's nothing else there. So I'm guessing the Shadow Man that the kid kept seeing is Edward. But because of maybe what was going on, he's kind of blanked it out psychologically. So the lights get rid of the Shadow Man by that clue, I would say. There's someone. Should I have gone in there? No, apparently not. Can I do? Is there anything I can do with the light? So this literally is nothing. Okay. And this, I think we got everything in here. Let's pick the tape up again. Oh. I'm that stupid, chat. That stupid. It tells us that the light from the train kills the shadows, but we don't have a train. There's nothing in the boot. But we do have a cure. And we'll get that round again. Okay, and now we can go in. Oh, we've got a couple couple of things here. Let's do this one first. Dead body buried in garden. Result of an ongoing investigation. The police have found the body of Theodore Dowell, the son of well-known psychologist, was murdered and buried in a greenhouse on the premises by gardener Edward S. And now we've a toy mouse. Okay. And the phone is now ringing. I was about to say, and we've got a phone that's not ringing, but it is ringing. So we will.
Come for me, please. Mom is lying here. She is so cold.
Where are we? Oh, we're back in this room again. Well, she told us last time to turn the telly off, so we'll turn that off. So the Shadow Man is looking. Is stood next to the window by. I'm guessing that's meant to be our desk. So there's nothing there. That looks like a. Okay then. So that these, I'm guessing, still just have music in them. Yeah. Okay. So this door was the bedroom, which is now had stuff broken. Oh, there's another duck. Hey. Come on, it's got an achievement for collecting all the ducks. Oh. Oh, indeed. So that's obviously Mummy. Unforgiving crows. Animal psychology. Every morning, two crows named Thought and Memory are released and fly above the world. So Thought was a note that we found earlier, wasn't it? So the other crow must be Memory. It might be a psychological thing. I've never heard of crows, but I suppose metaphors would be, you know, memory flying away and coming back, especially if you've got a split personality that is. Okay, that just takes us round. Oh, okay, so yeah. There isn't much we can do around here.
Patient. Data today is 28th of March. March. No. Weird case. Only experimental methods. Only experimental. No. Why him? Why him? I don't know. Weird case. Weird case.
And the question is are we Edward? Is our split personality the... Yeah, okay. There's nothing... I thought it was going to ask us to throw ourselves out the window then. It's a bit weird. So we've been round. What's this? Famous psychologist accused by the Committee of Ethics. The experimental method of treating severe psychological disorders developed by Dr. Stephen Dowell has been raising controversy for a long time. After sessions conducted at the doctor's, the conditions of the patient significantly deteriorate, yet Dr. Dowell is convinced of the procedure's correctness. The main association of psychologists has conducted interviews among the people examined with the use of Dr. Dowell's films. The investigation led to a former patient who was committed suicide following his experimental sessions. The young girl threw herself under a speeding train. The psychologist treating her is known to have hidden all traces and methods leading to the patient. The doctor has even gone as far as falsifying the autopsy files to avoid consequences. The Medical Ethics Committee has put Dow's right to exercise his profession at stake, and the injured family has announced legal proceedings. Oh, wrong button. So phone is ringing. Off we go somewhere else. Let's go, Matrix.
On Monday, Eddie was born.
Okay, and we were walking towards the light. Yeah, we are controlling the
On
walk.
Friday, he had a family on his own. On Wednesday, his dreams did not allow him to sleep. So on Thursday day, he visited the doctor to confess so deep. On Friday night, he did what the doctor told him to do. On Saturday, he did not have his family. He did the do. The Sunday morning, he slept on. The doctor was right. Nightmares have gone.
So the doctor convinced Edward to kill his family.
My name is Dr. Strange. My original
That was pretty cool. Okay, so that was exactly like we saw earlier. So this is just the text that we had in the Theodore's bedroom, Theodore's ball. I think that we are the split personality. Here's the piano.
Honey, gain control over him, please.
Where is the border between a dream and reality? What is our life? Is it that what is dreamt, or that what we dream about? Okay. Tell me, dear Susan, what would you do if you couldn't sleep? Would you be able to take control over the dream that does not come but haunts you, Eddie? Teddy's third birthday was great. The party was held in our garden. All dishes and desserts were made from fruits that we picked there. The only thing that got me worried was that Stephen took an active interest in Teddy's mental development. He's only 3 and his father is already forcing him to learn to read. I have to talk to him. Okay, we're being blocked both sides. There's another ducky. Okay, lots of doors.
Steven, can I get into the bathroom for a while?
Yeah, a minute. This is a crow. Is this thought or memory? There's the kitchen knife. I'm guessing the murder weapon. There's no picture on the fridge this time. The trophies have all changed. This door looks like to be open, which had a crime scene on it before. We are now in the bedroom. Lots of mirrors. No, oh no, they're not. They're pictures of the mask. 4th of May, or no, 5th of April 1975. Due to many responsibilities, I don't have time to take care of our garden. I've asked Stephen to help me to hire somebody's help. At least that much he can offer. That's all I can ask. And then the 6th of April, I can't stand these maniacal attempts to make a genius of our child. Stephen is out of line. Taking our child to hospital and testing him with mental development methods is a sick fad. Sometimes, I think that this marriage was a big mistake. I will drive Teddy to his grandma. He could use a little break from his father. Which is probably what sent Stephen mad. And he developed Eddie. Potentially. I just saw a hand come up. Where was it? Or did I imagine it? I think I might have imagined it, chap. No? No, I didn't. I just saw it come up again. Oh, it was the door. Okay, so we can't go upstairs. Can't go outside.
Honey, bring me the towel from the bedroom. I forgot about it completely.
Okay, let's go back and get the towel. Which is where? Let's grab the towel for her. I have mixed feelings about our relation. Stephen is my employer, and I owe him a lot. I know this is not a discussion to be held through letter. Let's meet in the garden in 2 days, the usual spot. Let's put the towel up there. Let's have a look, see if there's a duck in the bath. No, there isn't. Crows. And back to the phone.
I'm staying at my parents' house with Teddy tonight.
Okay then, enjoy that. And we are back in the office. With very little on the desk. Let's have a quick look around, make sure there's nothing. There's a letter here. Dear Abraham, thank you so much for sending me Dr. Alfred Binet's publication about the verification of children's IQ. Thanks to it, I've come up with a great idea. I will not let you in on the details yet. I don't want to jinx it. All I can say is that it will be connected with increasing the IQ of very small children in the initial part of their mental development. It will be revolutionary. Imagine this: intellectual elites develop from earliest age to advance our world and science. The mankind may witness great discoveries thanks to my research. So was he experimenting on Theodore? Let's check the eye test room again. Excuse me. Okay, so we need a key for that. There's another tape recorder there. We'll listen to that in a second. And there's a film. Let's listen to the voice recording first.
Research theme. The test of the therapy increasing the intelligence among children. The subject of the research, Theodore Dowell. The first attempts to increase IQ, I started using suggestion and manipulation method during REM sleep. The subject handled the experiment very well. I began the observation and started the manual visual tests phase.
Okay, so the Shadow Man is Daddy. At best guess. Okay, so my second guess is that there's a film in there that we need to put in there. Let's just check these cupboards again. There was nothing in there, no. We can't go through that one, so we need a key. Okay, let's head upstairs, or downstairs, wherever it's going to send us in the lift. It's back down in the wall. Okay, so we need a light bulb. Because that's going to kill the darkness, isn't it? Put one on. Let's see if we can find a light bulb somewhere. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. So this one turns on those two. This one turns on those. That one. That one. That, go back. Okay. Need the one that turns the end one on. Oh, hello. Let me guess. Oh, that is a key. And we can't go back that way, so we've still got to go this way to find a light bulb to get rid of the darkness. I remember seeing one, but I don't remember where it was. Yes. I don't think that was the one I saw, but let's head back down, pop that light bulb in. Get rid of the darkness. And we can head on back up. End one, wasn't it? Ducky! Abraham, it's all gone to hell, my entire plan, all of it. Everything was based on suggestion and on the attempt to manipulate dreams in the REM phase. I was testing it on my son, Teddy. I thought it would not be harmful, but I had nothing to lose. On the contrary, I would be the one to form the first genius in the family created with this method. His marks at school are higher, indeed, but he lacks empathy, and he started to be afraid of the darkness. My wife forbade me to continue the research. Why did I even attempt to try this on my son? I am abandoning this project and sending your materials back. Thank you for them. I will not need them anymore. I might have an interesting patient soon. Regards, Stephen. So is this... Stephen is... So every time I try and open the door, this room gets worse. Very bizarre. Very bizarre indeed. So we're back in this greenhouse. This is now open. I need to break this cycle somehow. Something around here. Nothing in there this time. Let's try around by the graves. So that's just the boat again, nothing there. Another toy mouse. Aha! Legendary bolt cutters that are always needed. Crows. A deer? What's that? Going to be walking off into the sunset. I should still do something. Yeah, okay. What is a picnic? A swing. Letter. 11th of September. The strange sessions with Teddy have allowed to obtain the outcomes that my husband so strongly desired. Is a toxic father-son relation worth it? Teddy is no longer as happy as he'd been before. He's become very afraid of the darkness. On the one hand, this is normal at his age. I truly don't know. I can only rely on Eddie, but he seems strange recently. I've been trying to improve my marriage, but the lack of Stephen's interest is just killing me. He is constantly talking about his new treatment method. I feel imprisoned in this relationship. I cannot see any future for it. I know it is a bit reckless, but I'm beginning to feel freer with Eddie. I enjoy the interest that only he is giving me. Here's the ore that we needed. Crows. The light seems to be closing in, chat. Okay, we're back to here.
Therapy increasing the intelligence among children.
Telly's third bird, if you're great. Oh, we've already read that. Here's the picnic. Question is, who's she with?
Just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance, we often met in the garden.
Just going to check this note. Yeah, same one. I have to say, I'm loving these graphics and the level design. The music is just eerie, and it's right at the beginning.
The subject handled the experiment very well.
It's very tension-inducing, shall we say? Jump scares are great in it. I'm just loving the story. Oh, here we are. In a courthouse.
I opened the trial against Edward about Susan Dowell and I opened the trial against Edward.
So here's that breed. Breeding birds and bird taxidermy. All the best on your 7th birthday. Happy birthday, Stephen, from Dad. So these books have been given to him by his dad. By the doctor's dad, not... Okay, so now I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Apologies, chat. I had to take a phone call. Right. So, where were we? Let's go back into the room that I was in a moment ago and read that letter properly in here. Tra-la-la-la-la. Okay, interrogation protocol, 14th of May 1977, in the case of the murder of Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell, Edward something is a suspect. The interrogation is conducted by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson, and after many attempts to make contact with the suspect, we still do not have any information. The accused is constantly smiling and indistinctly repeating a sentence that reads, "The nightmares have stopped." His gaze is absent, and he does not maintain eye contact with the interlocutor. I think maybe that's like the inspector. He probably does not make anything of the position that he's in. Without the presence of a forensic psychologist, we are not able to obtain more information. It's assumed that the case will be closed with an insanity plea. Okay, so the more we play this, the more I am starting to think that Stephen is Edward. Oh, that's weird. It's actually 3 o'clock while I'm streaming. Wow. How weird. Anyway. There's a pot plant. It's a random place to put a pot plant, but it's there nonetheless. So I'm guessing we're in a police station. Okay, so that just went round. Let's try this one over here. Okay, so this is
Good.
the...
So maybe you would tell us about your authorial therapy. What do you think, Mr. Dow? Can you hear me? It's better now, isn't it? So, can we continue? Great. Did you know that Susan Dow was pregnant?
So there we go. It's pretty much what I thought. Okay. Interrogation protocol, 16th of May 1977, in the case of the murder of Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell. Suspect Edward Blurry, which I'm pretty sure I was going to say Dowell. The interrogation is conducted by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson and forensic psychologist Mrs. Vanessa Green. Thanks to Mrs. Vanessa, we have managed to come into contact with the suspect. It has been established that he is single. He worked as a gardener for the Dowell family. He said that for the last months he had been taking part in therapy and that it was to cure him from his split personality disorder. He admitted that he had killed his wife and child, but as he emphasised, he had done it in his dream because Dr. Dowell had told him to do so. It has been part of his therapy. We have finally figured it out. It is necessary to speak with Dr. Dowell, who is Stephen. John, I know that tomorrow is Bowman's shift, so I've hidden the key for the door switches in a safe place. Don't tell him anything. Let's just drive him nuts for a while. So I'm guessing we need to find this. Yeah. Okay. So that'll be the locked door that we need to get into. Can't go through there. That one just went round, didn't it? And that one we've done. So down here. Wandering around a police station as a serial killer. Okay, so office. What we got up here? Picture. Anything on this desk? No, there was some stuff on this desk. Okay. I'm not going to keep reading interrogation protocol. The interrogation is conducted again by Chief Inspector Samuel Wilson. The suspect is shocked. There is no rational contact with him. It's understandable in his position. He hasn't said anything new. After the murder, there were many different comments from the psychology world in the press. The witness has only mentioned that his therapy for curing a mental split disorder has been very ineffective. He hasn't commented on that. Okay. Another office. She may look clean, but she spreads syphilis and gonorrhea. Pickups. Good time, girls. Prostitutes. You can't beat the access if you get VD. Oh, that's brilliant. I like that. Oh, there's a radio here. Okay, so the last one was 7. last one. I think it's 987. Yep, 987. So we go right, left, right. On a safe somewhere. (987), which is 987. 987. Okay. But I haven't seen a safe. So it can't be 987. Let's go back and listen to that again. The last one's 7. I think the first one's 3. 3. 327. Okay. And here is the key. Back to the interrogation room. It's not that one, it's somewhere in the corner. Yeah, you're not going to drive me nuts, mate. What did that actually do? Made the phone ring, but where is the phone? Was there a phone in there? Did I just not see it? Nope. Is there a phone in here all of a sudden? Nope. What's in here?
Listen, Bowman, give me some creeps, Doctor. I won't manage alone.
Oh, where are we now? June issue, the examination conducted by Dr. Maslow's team should not be taken into consideration during the investigation. Dr. Maslow says the could influence the examination in order to help his friend. Dr. Bandari says Dr. Dow was known for his controversial methods of treatment, and the is fact that in the past he has probably led to a patient's death, he adds. Okay, well we already know that because someone committed suicide. Oh, we're in the courtroom now. Tragic events from my friend's past had a very bad influence on his mental health condition, says Abraham Maslow, friend of the accused suspect of manipulating Dr. Stephen Dow, which in turn led him to murder his family. I deny the rumours saying that Stephen pretended to have mental incompetence. I've examined him. He was also examined by other psychologists and psychiatrists who were strange to him. Is there anything else?
I hereby open the trial against Edward about Susan Dowell and Theodore Dowell's murder. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
I would like to enclose the report about my client's insanity to the evidence, as well as recordings made by Dr. Dowell during the therapy.
Mr. Edward, could you tell us about the relation that was between you and Mrs. Susan Dow, Dr. Stephen Dow's wife, that tried to cure you? I would like to enclose documents from Susan Dow's autopsy to the evidence. Basing on these, Your Honor, as well as the jury can get to know that the victim was pregnant with the defendant.
interrogation with Samuel Wilson, and this time with psychologist Richard Jackson. After the appearance of new evidence, which is Susan Dow's autopsy protocol, we have come to know that she was in the first month of pregnancy. Furthermore, the father of the child is suspect Edward something. We have established that Stephen had a motive and the skills to manipulate Edward. During interrogation, the suspect showed lack of contact with his interlocutors. He experienced ambivalent states, from hysteria attacks to complete apathy. During interrogation, the company psychologists came up with a thesis about Mr. Dow's insanity, which might have been caused by many traumatic experiences in a short amount of time.
I opened the trial against Stephen Dowell about malpractice against Edward, who caused Susan and Theodore Dowell's death. Did the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial has started?
My client, as a doctor, always takes care about patients' welfare. In the enclosed evidence, Your Honor may read about many difficult cases that have been cured by the defendant. He was trying to cure his protege at any cost to ease the pain.
I would like to enclose to the evidence the description of one therapy conducted by the defendant, which, as we can read, also finished with a failure. The girl with similar illness like Edward, who under the influence of the therapy made suicide.
And did the defendant realize that his wife was pregnant, not with him, but with Edward?
I mean, well... Okay, that's exactly the same. And we've got a phone ringing. Which means we're off. We're at the trial. Looks like a doctor's office, or like a psychologist's office. Leon the Gadget, tell me about your mother.
Steven, can I see you in my office?
Yeah. Okay. Lots of Rorschach tests. None of the ones that we've actually collected. So where am I going? Am I getting fired? Oh, look, here are the tapes that we were looking for earlier. TV. Turn it off. Oh. Can't get in that door. Oh, here we are. Okay, you wanted to be in here. I'm here. Please be a ducky. Please be a ducky. Mother and 7-year-old murdered. Oh, here we go. Here's the other part of the newspaper that we found. Woman receives 30 stab wounds 2 days after the child is strangled during sleep. The father of the family is the one responsible for the commission of these horrible acts. Okay.
How are you feeling today? Everything's okay? I think it's time to show you something. Let's go to the next room. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Our relationship started to pass away suddenly. Stephen treated me like a lodger, unwanted person, with whom he lived because it was a kind of interest. And I started to live on memories and projections that were so beautiful in my head, so perfect. Stephen was in them like years before, like when we moved into our new house and we planned to make a big garden only for us. These memories made me stronger, helped me to survive, and wait for tomorrow with hope. First time, I thought that maybe I'm only dreaming, or the projections about him became ridiculously strong. He came to me like before, smiling, happy, with sparkles in his eyes. Similar situations repeated in the next weeks, and I, instead of looking for their source, was waiting till my loving Stephen came back, just for a while, to feel like before, like years ago. At the beginning of our relationship, Stephen often told me about interesting things from the psychology ward. During his studies, he met with the case of a patient with multiple personalities. I remember well this case because it seemed to be very exciting. So many different personalities in one body that differ in IQ, beliefs, talents, and even visual acuity. I hid my husband's illness to meet with Eddie, his second personality, to feel happy just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance, we often met in the garden. Today, I again talked with Eddie. He is in very bad condition. Stephen's therapy started to even scare him, he says. He must make terrible things to be cured and finally take a breath. As a last resort, I will send this recording to Abraham.
Exactly as we thought, chap. Exactly as we thought. Stephen is Eddie. Oh, I was going to say, how am I supposed to get to that door? 1808. Oh, are we back to being a bird? Just, no, we're not. Okay. Teddy's room is destroyed. Yep. We are well and truly mad. Right, we are back to being a bird again. Okay.
My beloved house is close now. He won't let me out. I won't get out. It doesn't feel like home anymore. But I will stay here in those walls.
I mean, I'm not.
My beloved house, drowned it now. You spread the gloom all around. I can't see you in the dark.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. great game. I like start to finish. A great look at the human psyche. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I have thoroughly enjoyed playing that for the last few hours, and I hope that the next time I decide to stream, you can join me. Thank you very much again, guys. Yeah, madness. Let's. Why is my Twitch not working? So it's not letting me raid anything, which is fine. Let's go back, see if we can do that. No. Okay. No worries. Well, thank you very much, and I will see you again soon.